Welcome to Section 5. This is an extremely exciting topic as we'll be discussing remote and local push notifications. We'll start off the lesson by reviewing Google's Firebase platform and then setting up our app. What is Firebase and Firebase Cloud Messaging? Firebase is a Google service that provides tools to help app developers with a multitude of services. Here's a full list of Firebase products. They include machine learning, authentication, real-time DPs, analytics, A/B testing, and much more. Firebase is a helpful link between developing and marketing, as it provides a clean, friendly UI to view all the data that is hooked up to the mobile app. We'll be focusing on Firebase Cloud Messaging, or FCM for short. Using this, a developer can send a push notification across iOS and Android devices using segmented audiences. The beauty of FCM is that it is a cross-platform solution to a difficult problem. Android used to have a single solution called Google Cloud Messaging, but recently rolled it into the FCM service. Unlike Android, Apple has its own push service FCM taps into. The way FCM works is through the diagram on the screen now. Either an application server that controls when push notifications are via the Firebase SDK or the FCM console on the website. The way FCM works is through the diagram on the screen now. Either an application server that controls when push notifications are sent via the Firebase SDK or the FCM console on the website will tell the FCM cloud messaging server it's time to send the push now to a specific device. The magic then happens in the background, where FCM is smart enough to decipher whether the device token being sent is either an Android or iOS app and connects with the appropriate notification service. In the case of Android, the server is a continuation of the Android push server. For iOS though, it needs to talk to the Apple push notification service, which is commonly referred to as APNS. APNS is an Apple service that allows developers to send push notifications to all types of Apple devices. There are two layers to APNS. The first is that on initial launch of an app on a user's device, there is an IP connection made to APNS. This allows the app to enable push notifications through a prompt. You've all seen them before. The next step is where Firebase comes in. Firebase makes a connection with APNS using a push notification certificate that is set up in the Apple Developer Console. Note, Apple and Android have a slightly different language for notifications. Everything we've talked about thus far would be referred to a remote notification on Apple or cloud messaging on Android. A simplified way to refer to remote notifications is just by calling them push notifications. Again, push notifications come from a remote server, or in our case, they'll come from the Firebase console. Local notifications are notifications that are triggered by the client from within the app. A quick example of this would be if a user adds something to a shopping cart and then leaves the app. That app would send a local notification 5 minutes later asking if the user wanted to buy the item they added, similar to the way that a website would send an email address given that the user provided that. To users, these notifications will look the same on both devices. So next video we can work with the code. Go to the cloud messaging dashboard at the link on the screen now. Sign in with a Google account of your choosing and click the Visit Console button. As you can see, I'm already logged in. There's my face. Now we'll add up a new project and call it whatever you'd like. Also, there's no need to use the default Google Analytics settings, so you can uncheck this box.